What up, y'all? It's One Sir Grove, OSGOE. That's Big Grove Dog for those of y'all who are in the know and familiar, aka Grandmaster Grove. This is C4CW Casting 495, Celebrities Worldwide. I am the host of this show. And like I said, 495 L4 is what I rep to the absolute maximum fullest. So I hope everyone is having a blessed day, midday, afternoon, evening, night, dusk, dawn, twilight, wherever y'all be in the matrix, remaining vigilant, staying vigilant. Hope everyone is doing as well as y'all can be doing. So that said, thank you for tuning in. If you are true fans, then IWE495 most certainly appreciate you. We have a real special treat for you today, this afternoon, this evening, tonight. It is a solo project by none other than Sen of 495L4. It is, however, a solo project. Yes, Sen wrote, composed, rapped to a new beat by producer Encore, and penned a new rap titled My Anxiety. That's right, My Anxiety by Sen. And I must point out, I spoke with Sen about 20 minutes ago-ish. And we talked, as we always do and have since we were kids in high school together, working on projects as we always have. And earlier today, before I spoke with him tonight, I'm on the U.S. East Coast. He's on the U.S. West Coast as of the time of this recording here. And so early in the day, I get this message, and it's like, yo, check game, basically. I mean, that's not exactly what it said, but identifying it for what it was because of our protocol, how he and I and our network does business. I was like, yo, this is a new track from Sen. I was like, what? Word. Because, you know, man, everything that's been going on in the world, geopolitically speaking, I was like, yo, and you know, we're all working class here, you know what I mean? So we have our gigs, we have our roles, we have our priorities. Sen is a family man, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, first quarter, January, February, I was like, I get it. I see what's going on in the world. I'll just keep doing the podcast, you know. Henry Westside, you know what I'm saying, is doing the gear. Sen and I had left off prior to the whole debacle with regard to the coronavirus, working on projects. So I was like, yo, I get it. We're going to probably take a little time off. I mean, we never stop, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, granted, understood. He's a family man doing his thing, working, providing for his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? We'll reconvene at some point, man, and work on some raps. There's no priority at this juncture to put out raps. You know, and I had talked to him like a few nights ago. We were talking about DC and Marvel. And because we're huge fans of comics, comic books, you know what I'm saying? And the entire lore thereof. So, you know, because we're from the old school. So the point is that I had spoken to him. And we had a casual conversation, as we often do. And so I wasn't expecting to receive this treat, which turns out to be this new track by Sen. And I was like, what? Am I seeing a new track from Sen? Man, brand new MP3. Track by Sen, produced by Encore. Now, I must say, this track, I've had it on repeat throughout the day. It's now night. And it's serious. It's not a joke. It's titled My Anxiety. And it's very clear, crystal clear, professionally recorded. It comes through at high levels of quality, on high levels of quality, and he's just speaking from the heart and the soul. And he's talking about his life. Some rappers, they're just all over the place. This song is laser focused, and he's talking about serious topics, serious issues, and he's not joking or playing around in any way, shape, or form. And that's apparent. I don't want to speak too much on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to detract from the song itself. I want to keep it brief. I just want to let y'all know, give y'all a heads up in advance that My Anxiety by Sen and produced beat instrumental that is by Encore. It's a serious track, man. And it's about what it says it's about. It's about anxiety, and it's about life, and it's about struggles and trials and tribulations, man. It's about some real stuff. It's real heavy, man, and it's definitely, like I said, heartfelt, from the heart. He poured emotion into it, and it has depth and depth of character, and it shows maturity and also longevity in this hip hop rap game industry. We've been at it for a long time. Let's see, man. I met Sen when I was like 15 years old. I had just come back from Alameda County, California, Hayward, Oakland area, San Francisco Bay area. And he and I, we were at high schools at opposite ends of town. And we started off as rivals to one another, opposite gang colors at the time when we were in the streets active on that level. And we ended up at an alternative school, man, in the same classroom. And if y'all don't know the story, in its larger scope, I've podcasted about it many times in the past. And this particular episode of C4CW isn't about going into that backstory. Y'all can check it out on the previous podcast. So again, without any further delay, I want for y'all to check out the track My Anxiety by Sen. And it's a solo project. It's not 495L4. It's a solo project. It's his own thing. And want for y'all to check it out. Comment if you wish. And which you can do. Some people don't know you can do that on this show. You can comment. You can leave comments. And also, there will be, is what I meant to say. There will be a link to the track, again, My Anxiety by Sen, beat instrumental produced by Encore. There will be a link in the description of this podcast episode. So thank you for tuning in. Check out My Anxiety by Sen, produced by Encore. And man, thank you guys again for your ongoing continued support. Word. One. Peace.